Hi, I'm Anne and welcome back to the Master Pilates Bubble. Today is a reformer class for anyone who's lucky enough to have one at home. So we're going to start on a red and a blue spring and starting lying down on your back. Always lie down onto your side and roll onto your back. You're going to place the heels on the foot bar. Find your neutral spine and going straight into some pelvic curls. So as you exhale, engage your core, flatten your back and roll through the spine all the way up. Breath in at the top, exhale, roll down through the spine. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll up through the spine. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll down through your spine. If you feel like this spring is too light and it's too hard on your hamstrings, you can add a spring. You could have 2 red or 2 red and a blue. Breath in at the top. I've deliberately made it a little bit lighter so that I work my hamstrings. So you really want to feel the glutes and the hammies pulling the pelvis under. Lengthen out through the top of your knees when you get to the top. Feel like you're lengthening your spine on the way down. We'll just do one more breath out to roll up. And exhale, rolling straight back down. Now, we're going to go straight back up, breath out to roll up through your spine, and then just press the carriage out, pull it back in. Press away, breath out, inhale back in, and as you're coming in, reach your knees over that foot bar. Feel the hamstrings pull your pelvis under, so you keep tucking the pelvis. We'll do 3 more. And lengthen to roll down through your spine. Then you take your hands onto the pegs that are beside your ears and bring your legs to tabletop. Breathe in to take the legs over to the side. Exhale, engage your core, pull the legs back to the center, side to side. Breath in. Exhale, engage your core to pull it back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Hands come behind the head. Breath out to lift your head and chest and extend one leg long. Inhale, bring it back, other leg. Six. We're going to do 12. 7, 8, 9. Make sure you're lifting your chest but not pulling your head forward too much. 1 more each side. Lower your head and chest and lower the feet. Very good. Just going to roll up. See if you can do it without putting your legs down and change your spring. So for footwork, I'm going to put it on 3 red and 1 blue. If that's a bit heavy, make it 3 red. Lying back down. I'm going to put my headrest up. Heels are on the foot bar. Tailbone down, breath out and press away. Think of the top of your head through to your tailbone, lengthening in opposite directions. So you have so much length through your whole body. I feel as though I'm pushing my heels away from the foot bar, so my hips are long. And then as I bend back in, try to keep that length long ways through the body, so you're not collapsing with the legs. Press. Inhale back. Breath out to push away. Inhale to come back. 8. Pull in and always change your legs when the carriage is at the stopper. Breath out to press away. Inhale back. Thinking of rolling the shoulders back, arms are long, spine is long. Engage the core. So you feel like your tummy is working all the time to keep your spine still so that your legs can just keep moving without affecting your spine. One more. We're going to go into some calf rises. So drop the heels under, rise up on the toes. Breath out as you rise. Think of reaching the hips long. The spine is still long, the core is still engaged. I try to imagine it's the back of my calves, hamstrings, and up into my glutes that are pulling me up every time I rise. Starting to feel a burn. I just go until that point, so you can keep going or stop. We're going to go straight into prances, changing legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have a little stretch. Changing legs. And take your legs into a small V, so the heels are squeezing together. Breath out, press away. Try and be aware that your breath will last the length of time that it takes to go out and in. In, one more. And take the legs out wide. So the heels are on the very edge of the foot bar. Breath out, press away. Onto the toes out wide. Remember the length. Feel like the top of the head through to the tailbone, through to the legs are stretching long, long. And halfway in, we're just going to pulse the legs. 2, 3, 4, make it nice and loose in the hips, so you're just like a bouncy ball coming in and out. Keep going. Well done. And bringing the legs back to the center. Roll up again, and we're going to change the springs to 1 red and 1 blue. Lie back down. And take your hands into the straps. Arms are straight up to the ceiling, and I always make sure I've got space between the shoulder and the head shoulder rest. Bring your legs to tabletop and breath out to press your arms down. Inhale straight back up. We're just going to go 6 times. Breath out. As I'm pressing down, I'm drawing my belly button to my spine. We're going to add a chest lift, so breath out, curling up. Inhale down. As you lift, make sure you're pulling yourself up from your tummy, not your neck, which is quite tricky. If you feel your neck when you do this exercise, don't do it. Just leave your head down and continue with the arms. And I'm just going to take a break because I need to slide down a little bit further. I'm going to go again, but this time add leg extension. So breath out, curl up, both legs straighten. Inhale down. I'm still trying to lengthen my spine. Squeeze your glutes to hold your legs up. And rest. Just take your legs out wide on the foot bar and take them both one way for a little spine twist. And then the other way. And we're going to push away and put the feet in the straps. Always push up and have one leg straight to get your legs in. They come to a small frog position and you press out to about 45 degrees. Think of the length through the top of the head to the tailbone. Inhale to bend, exhale to press away. So it's like our footwork earlier, maintaining the length through the body. And I imagine I'm pushing my legs out through the straps. So there's so much length, and that means my core is really working to straighten and stretch your spine. The legs are going to circle, so we're going to breathe out to go down, circle right around and together. And we need to circle without losing the tummy. So as you circle, maintain that position of your spine, which means you have to work not to lose it. I have to make sure I don't flatten my back here. It'll be very easy just to do that. So I need to keep my tailbone down. But as I go down with the legs, I need to pull in my abdominals. Right around. And we're going to reverse the circle. Open first, exhale, legs away. This feels so good. You don't have to do it as big as I am if it feels like too hard to maintain the position. Just do your range. And around. Good. Bring the legs up to 90 degrees and open them wide. And I usually just grab hold of the ropes and just pull so you get a nice side stretch, adductor stretch. Breathe into it. Try to maintain your neutral spine. And legs together. Take one foot out, put it on the foot bar, and then the other foot out. We're going to roll up again and just change the spring to one red. And then kneeling up on the carriage and take hold of the hand straps. I hold mine around the loop at the top. You're going to breathe out to pull the straps beside your thighs. Then roll your shoulders back so you really have your shoulders in the right position, and then press the arms behind you. We've got 10, 2. Think at the top of the head, pulling up to the ceiling. So your whole body is as tall as it can be. My shoulders are continually rolling back, so I'm not letting them slip forward, even though they want to. Two more. Breathe out as you press. Great. Now, I'm just going to place the straps down and grab hold of the frame of the reformer. Take your knees backwards a little bit. Pull your body forward so your shoulders start over your hands. And as you exhale, pull the knees underneath your body. We've got 10. Breath out to pull. If you feel this is too heavy, drop it down to a blue. So you're pulling with your lower tummy. Try to draw the belly up to the ceiling as you pull in. And keep the shoulders down. Excellent. Taking the carriage back slowly. And just place the headrest down and have it up. Sit back on your heels. And your head goes down onto the headrest. Then we're going to pull forward and lift up into extension with the upper back. So I'm trying to bend only my thoracic spine. So keep my bottom down on my heels and bend the upper back backwards. So you should feel it in here, in between the shoulder blades, like a bit of a stretch. And each time you come up, see if you can come up a little bit more. Lengthen the spine. 2 more. Down. 1 more. And lengthen back. Then just slowly roll up through your spine. Bring your knees together. Grab your straps again and pull behind the body but tilt your body forward. Now we're going to do our triceps. So just bend your elbows, extend the arms back. Really roll the shoulders back. You should not feel this in your neck. So keep rolling the shoulders back, engaging the core. 1 more. And coming up. And then, very carefully, we're going to turn around and grab hold of that same strap. But when I pull forward, the carriage is going to move. So go very slow. The arms are going to go out in front, and we're just going to do hug a tree. Breath out to pull together. 1. Try and really lengthen the spine again. Keep the shoulders apart and wide across your collarbones. And rest. Okay, so we're going to kneel up and put the left foot on the reformer foot bar. Now, if that feels too high, place your foot there. So it absolutely doesn't matter where you put it, because this stretch is for the front of the hip. So you're just going to keep your body upright and press the leg back. Really feel as though you're pulling up the abdominals, tucking your pelvis and squeezing your glute. And then we're just going to gently continue to press out, and you start to straighten your front leg. But I want you to keep that length in the hip, in your right hip, which means you probably won't be able to straighten the front leg, which is fine. If you can, it's great. Just keep lengthening and breathe, and keep lifting your chest. So his spine is long. And bringing it back in, other side. Leg up. Press your pelvis forward. Tuck the pelvis under and squeeze that left glute. And then press away. Keep pressing the left leg back. Keep the spine long. Excellent. And coming in, I'm just going to add a balloon spring. Don't have to, but it's quite nice not to feel too unsupported in this exercise. So we're going to go on our toes. Take your head down towards your knees. And as you exhale, come out to a plank. Then fold straight back up. We've got 8. Remember when you get to your plank to lift your chest, engage your core, pull your tummy away from the ground, and be aware where your shoulders are in relation to your hands. They're not too far out. It would make it too hard. You want to be fairly close to the foot bar with your chest. And you're just hinging at your hips. So the movement is all in the hips, not the arms pushing away. And just lower the knees. We're just going to drop down to just one blue spring and stand off the side of the reformer. The scoot up. I always do this on a very light spring without holding onto the foot bar. You can use it for balance if you need it, but try not to use it. Knees off the carriage, breath out to press away. And 2. So what is happening here is I'm stabilizing with my right leg. So my right glute is the one to work. We can do scooter where we work our left glute, the working leg, or the opposite. So I love to do the supporting leg. And hold it out and just tip your body forward and breathe. And standing up. Other side. The setup here is your knees are level. So once you've bent your left leg, it should be level with your right leg. Hands on your hips, breath out, press. Five. We're going to do 8, 6, 7, 8. Hold it out and leaning forward so you really get that glute on. Try to keep bending this standing leg as much as you can. Tip your body forward. And coming up. And we're just going to finish with a mermaid. So just sitting down on your reformer. Legs are in this Z position. One red spring. Hand goes on the foot bar, arm out to the side, breath out, stretch over to the side. Rotate so you push away from the foot bar and stretch through your back. Lift your chest up. Press all the way back. Back to the side, all the way up. We'll do that again. Breath out, press away. Rotate. Bring the carriage in. Press away. Back to the side and up. Then just go the other way, stretching over. And then try to rotate. Back to the side, all the way up. Changing sides. Stretching over. Rotate, press away from the footpath. Pull the carriage in and lift your chest. Press away. Back to the side. All the way up. And again, over. Rotate. Carriage comes in. Press away. Back to the side. All the way up. And going the other way. Over. And rotate. Back to the side. And all the way up. Thanks a lot and have a good day.